White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
2025 is almost over. Year-end savings at George Kell Motors in Newport, Arkansas. You need a truck, an SUV? Come on.
Just about ready to go with senior boys action. Easton Vaquero, Wilson Reeves, Maddox Davis, Brent Medford, and Aaron Cooper for Palestine Wheatley. For the Hounds, Tavares Hardaway, Jessen Russell, Jacqueline Crite, Eric Ross, and Steady Eddie White. Opening tip is controlled by no one. Out of bounds, and Palestine Wheatley will set up offense. 2 runs it. That's Vaquero. He's at the top. This is 24, Cooper. Hounds play man, and they'll be tough defensively. 3 with the basketball is Reeves. That's Medford. Medford to Cooper. Cooper back to the point guard. Round the horn, Medford. Driving the lane is Reeves. Reeves pulls up, jump shot from about 8 feet, travels with the basketball. We're going the other way. Good defense by the Hounds. Hardaway, Crite, Russell, White, and Ross. Eddie White, Jessen Russell down low. Dynamite. An assist and a bucket. Hounds have been very good this year. They're undefeated on the year. They're very good down low, and they play tremendous defense. Medford. This is Davis. He hadn't had a lot of touches the first offensive possession. This is their second. This is Cooper. Cooper gets it to Davis. Good switching defense by the Hounds. 3-point shot is in and out by Davis, and here come the Hounds. Strong to the glass, kicks it to Russell. Russell inside, yes! Give the assist to Jalen Crite. Hounds up 4. Medford at the top. Look at that defense by Hardaway. He's at the top right there, covering Reeves. Just solid man-to-man defense by the Hounds. And a flash for a steal is Eddie White. Eddie White. Reverse, no. Going the other way. Vaquero. Ross flash for a steal. Opening tip of the basketball game. Traveling violation always brought to you by First Community Bank in Newport, where banking comes first. Billy Keaty and crew. Hounds up 4-0 and quickly into the front court after the traveling violation on Palestine. Ross, Eddie White. Stolen by Aaron Cooper. This is the 4th and final game of the night of the 2nd annual Stan McKee Classic. Good drive to the basket, couldn't get it to go, was Davis. Hounds on the move, Hardaway kicks it back out. Ross, Eddie White, yes! Give Eric Ross the assist. Eddie White, steady Eddie underneath, has 2. Eric with his first assist. Hounds moving the basketball up by 6. Hounds are at their best when they put defensive pressure against their opponent. And it's what we've seen here early. Great double help coverage by steady Eddie White. Causes the turnover. Coach Chase Lewis. Dylan Hopkins Chris Reynolds, Rashad Billingsley, and Coach Stan McKee, all on the bench for the Hounds. Officials have a conversation here. The first of 3 in this tournament for the senior boys. Senior girls have already won one. They won big over Palestine earlier tonight. Ross, M&P Insurance. 3-point shot is good. Eric Ross lights it up, ensuring success. M&P Insurance, 9-0 Hounds. Vaquero, Hardaway, works against Reeves. Hounds just smothering defensively. Great denial by Jessen. In the lane. Shot up, no. Rebound, Kratt to Eddie White. No, Eddie couldn't get that one to go. Jessen tried to get a rebound, very smartly backed away from the opportunity to not pick up a foul there. The play buzzer went off during the transition. Eric Ross, no. Russell, no. Out of bounds, last touch by Palestine Wheatley. Nine for the Hounds and 0 for the visitors. Ross off the glass, yes. Jalen Kratt gets an assist there. Ross has 5. And quickly a timeout on the court. Palestine Wheatley wants to talk about this. An 11-0 run to start the game for the Hounds. Game's brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, your authorized Chevrolet GMC truck dealer or GMC dealer. And George Kell Ford, both located on the interstate. Interstate 57. Mentioned in the girls' game where John Pennington and I, in our interview that we did yesterday, showing some of those 3/4-ton trucks that they have on sale out there, talked about for many, many years called 67. Now it's 57, but it's I-57, Interstate 57 in Newport, Arkansas. Under 3 to play here. And Palestine's just having trouble getting a shot off. Medford. Reeves against White. Ross works against Davis. This is Medford over Russell. A little too strong. Hardaway with the board quickly. Look at Eric Ross with the great hustle. Kright, Russell, Ross, Hardaway. M&P Insurance 3-point shot is short. Good shot, though. Good shot selection by Tavares. 11-0, the Hounds lead. Look at Eddie White hustle. They get him for a foul. Oh, a foul goes the other way. Foul goes against Wilson Reeves, fouling Eddie White. First substitute in the game, Maxwell Williams will come in. Wilson Reeves checks out. As hard as the Hounds are playing defense through the first 6+ minutes, we don't have a foul yet. Amazing defensive skills. Hardaway. Eric Ross, M&P Insurance 3-point shot, no. Trying to ensure some success there with Eric Ross. Shot up pretty good. That's Brant Medford he gets Palestine on the board with under a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. So the lead is 9 for the Hounds, and Hardaway will set the offense. This is Ross. Trying to drive inside the lane. Does get in there now. Shot up, pretty off the glass, off the rim, off the glass, in good. Eric has 7 of the 13. Hardaway against Medford. You can hear Chase Lewis all the way over here coaching defense. Good switch there between Crichton and Ross. Ball slapped out of bounds by the Hounds, but the shot clock and buzzer went off, so the decision's got to be made by the officials. Everybody in the house thinks it's Newport's basketball, and the officials agree. Hounds can play for one here if they choose. Hounds are spread out. Hardaway, double team. Presses the issue. Jataylin travels with the basketball. Quickly into the front court is Davis, guarded by Crichton. Shot short. Rebound Ross at the buzzer. We've played one. Hounds lead by 11. We'll be right back.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
2025 is almost over. Year-end savings at George Kell Motors in Newport, Arkansas. You need a truck, an SUV? Come out to George Kell Motors right off exit 85 of Highway 57 in Newport. Look, we've got everything you need. Don't wait. Come pick out your vehicle. Don't wait too long. You might miss out on the vehicle you want. We're at George Kell Motors. Call us at 870-523-2792 or view our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
We're back over the holiday season and hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas and hope you have plans for a Happy New Year. Hope 2026 brings hope and joy to all. Same starting 5 for the Hounds. Eric Ross will dribble and go inside. Spin move. Stolen by Medford. 4-3. Too strong. That was Vaquero. Saved into the hands of Eric Ross. Gets it to Justin Russell. Jataylin Crichton looked at it from three-point line. He drives the lane, puts up a shot. No. Eddie White kicks it to Ross, and Ross will reset the offense. Ross got in the air and then got fouled before the shot. The foul was on Vaquero. Hardaway. Putting a lot of pressure down low against Justin Russell. Hardaway kicks it to Crichton. Eric Ross in the lane. That's just beautiful basketball right there. Eric has 9, and he leads all scorers. And the lead is 13. 15-2. It's been all Hounds here early. We're in the second quarter of action. Off the glass, good. Good offensive play by Aaron Cooper. Jessen. Hardaway. Ross. M&P Insurance. Three-point shot from the left side. Good. Eric Ross is on fire. He has 12. And the lead up to 14, the biggest lead of the night. Hounds have still not committed a foul in 9+ minutes of basketball. And held their opponent to 4 points. Hardaway has it stolen. Vaquero. Down the lane, layup. Yes. Great move inside, taking it down the lane by Wilson Reeves. Steady Eddie White, yes. And a timeout. Hounds with a couple of substitutions coming into the basketball game. Noah Tate's going to come in, ML. And Day-Day Braxton. Coach Lewis is not happy about something. Hardaway will sit. Cricht will sit. You can just tell the way our team plays, they play the way Coach coaches. He coaches with high intensity, level-headed, very smart, but wants you to get after it. Day-Day Braxton starting there against Russell. No, and it's in the air, and shot back up by Aaron Cooper, but he's fouled. The first foul of the basketball game for the Hounds. Goes against Day-Day, who just checked in. Still some discussion before we shoot the 2 shots here. Wrote Cooper's name down, and I'm not sure that it's Aaron or Adrian. But he gets the shot to go. Cooper has 3. Eddie White from about 12, and a push off underneath is going to be called, I think, the red push. Tate to inbounds. Eric Ross. Tate, M&P Insurance 3-point shot is an air ball. He doesn't miss that one very often. That 3-point shot will not go. Battle for the boards, and Cooper had a shot at it. Eric Ross, Jessen Russell looks at it from 15. Great pass down low to Tate. He missed it, and Eddie White with the garbage on the backside. Eddie has 6. Hounds lead by 13. The biggest lead's been 14. Just smothering man defense by the Hounds. Nowhere to go with the basketball. 5-second count. That's just great defense by Day Braxton. Shavion Green will check in. Day Braxton comes out. No, check it, makes it. Noah Tate will come out. Green is in. Handling the basketball here. Braxton. Down the lane, off the glass, yes. Day is usually instant offense, and he took it to the glass then. 15-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. Strong to the glass is Brant Medford, and he has 4. And the lead cut to 13. We're under 3 to play here in the first half. Been fast and furious. Russell, yes, great pass into Jessen. Jessen now has 6. And the lead back to 15. This is Maddox Davis. Casey McGraw in the basketball game. He's 15 with the basketball. A backup three-point shot is short. Here comes Jessen Russell. Great pass to Ross. He missed it. Day Braxton with the trash on the backside. No. Ross again. No. Out of bounds. Last touched by the Patriots. Samaj Morgan in for the Hounds. Steady Eddie gets a break. Hounds will turn it over there trying to get it in bounds. It's Shavion Green, Eric Ross, Samaj Morgan, Jessen Russell, and Day Braxton. Shavion, great defense here. Working against Reeves. Hounds just won't give up anything defensively. Tried to get it to Day. Day can't save it out of bounds. It's a great try. Pass was a little long, but the concept of what we were trying to do was awesome. Trying to win on the fast break in. Hounds lead by 15, and that's been their biggest lead of the night. McGraw gets it to Reeves. Reeves drives. Will not go, but Jessen Russell's going to pick up the foul. Second team foul of the basketball game for the Hounds. And the first on Jessen. No fouls through the first 9 minutes of the basketball game. Now the officials are discussing the slap of the board. And Jessen did slap the board, or someone slapped the board. Maybe talking about a goaltending possibility. Come away with nothing. So we'll be shooting 2 in and out for Wilson Reeves. He has a couple on the night. Trey Greer into the basketball game. Destin Jackson into the basketball game. Free shot's good. Reeves has 3. The lead is 14. This is Eric Ross into the front court. Braxton just attack. Back to Ross. Baseline. Tried to get it to Jackson. Jackson couldn't handle it. Hounds flashing for a steal on the other end. Well, they are battling underneath. Jackson and Cooper. Shot clock's under 10. And a steal and then a re-steal. And it did not reset to the glass. Up good. Wilson Reeves has 3, and we have 8 seconds to play here in the half. Eric Ross. Samaj. At the buzzer, no, it will not go. We've played a half. The Hound lead has been cut to 12, 26-14. Second half action is next.
At Merchants and Planners Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're part of your community. For over 78 years, we've been helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams come true right here in Jackson County. We proudly support local businesses and give back to the community that we love. And we're always there to cheer on the Greyhounds, both on and off the field. Personalized service, local expertise, and people dedicated to making their community happy. That is the Merchants and Planners Bank difference. Merchants and Planners Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
2025 is almost over. Year-end savings at George Kell Motors in Newport, Arkansas. You need a truck, an SUV? Come out to George Kell Motors right off exit 85 of Highway 57 in Newport. Look, we've got everything you need. Don't wait. Come pick out your vehicle. Don't wait too long. You might miss out on the vehicle you want. We're at George Kell Motors. Call us at 870-523-2792 or view our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Shelter Insurance has covered a lot of miles and a lot of cars and drivers since 1946. We like knowing we have you covered, so you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Agent Mark Manning about Shelter's auto insurance discounts.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
It's the Ford year-end sales event at George Kell Ford in Newport, and Ford is closing out 2025 with the best deals of the year. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months on new 2025 Ford Explorers, Escapes, F-150s, and Mustang Mach-E. And here's the holiday bonus. Payment free until 2026 with no payments for 90 days. Drive into the new year before making your first payment. The Ford year-end sales event is happening now. George Kell Ford in Newport, where Northeast Arkansas drives Ford tough.
Well, we're back at third quarter action, about to get underway, and I always want to thank all of our great sponsors for helping bring you Greyhound basketball, and it's been so fast and furious we haven't had an opportunity to mention many of those sponsors. But they'll get their lion's share of their sponsorship throughout the course of the tournament. These are free games for everybody. 3 games that we did not have scheduled. We thought, well, holiday time, and we're kind of excited about the tournament, excited about the boys and the girls getting an opportunity to play, so we decided we'd do the tournament. Just the Greyhounds, though, just the Greyhounds. Waiting on the officials to get here, and here they come. Dun, 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 dun. I never was a singer. Hounds will put Hardaway, Ross, Russell, Kratt, and White, their starting 5, back on the basketball court. Same starting 5 for Palestine Wheatley. Medford, Davis, Reeves, Vaquero, and Cooper. And let's see what the third quarter holds for this basketball game. It was all Hound defense early. That's a pretty shot there by Wilson Reeves. Eddie White, nope. These guys have slowly cut the 15-point lead to 10 with the basketball for 3. Eric Ross with a board in the backcourt. Guarded there by Davis. Quickly into the front court, behind the back dribble. Jessen Russell, no! Thought it was definitely going in. As good as Newport has been defensively, these guys are right in the basketball game. Medford over Russell, no. Flash for a steal by Maddox. Davis out of bounds. And the Hounds will maintain possession of the basketball. Hardaway works against Medford. To the glass, great pass. That's what you do when you drive in like that and those guys on the back come to you. Then you've got an open man, and Jessen Russell was the open man, and he now has 8. I think I'll have to count those up in a little bit. Short. Deep pass, Kratt. Eddie White, yes! Give the assist to Jataylin. Did not put it on the ground. From the backcourt, 2 passes, no bounces on the floor, and the Hounds back up by 14. Give Jataylin the assist, and Eddie White the hoop. That's good from Cooper. He has 5. Yes! Eddie White again with 10. (22, 24) and 10 is 32, so I've got it right. Jataylin stolen. Hardaway, great pressure. He'll catch up into the front court. What a follow by Reeves. Reeves has 9. Russell to the glass. Yes, and 1. Substitution in. Maxwell Williams will check back into the basketball game, and Wilson Reeves will sit down. Reeves leads his team in scoring with 9. Russell is too strong and cleared by Medford. Make it Cooper, who made the clear. Out of bounds, last touch by Newport. Medford is 23, Cooper is 24. 3 back in, Reeves back in, and Maddox Davis will check out. It's a 14-point lead for the Hounds. Biggest lead has been 15. And then some discussion on the official scorers table. I have no idea what this is, but we're ready to play. Baseline, triple team, double team. Oh, that's nice there. Medford has 6. And the lead is 12. Eddie White, Jessen Russell, Eric Ross. From about 15 right side. No, Russell kicked it back out to Eric. Eric inside, Eddie White. Yes, Eric Ross with the assist. Eric Ross has been dynamite tonight on the defensive end, passing the basketball for assist and getting the ball in the hole with 12 points on the night. 4-3, no. Jessen. Hardaway running the court hard. Jessen off the glass, yes. Jessen has 12. And a timeout on the floor as the Hounds have extended their lead to their biggest lead at 16. And the Hounds are led in scoring by Jessen Russell with 12, Eddie White with 12, and Eric Ross with 12. Pretty good night. Day-Day Braxton has the other two. 38-22. Under 4 to play here in the third quarter. A 12-8 run for the Hounds. It was 26-14 at the half. 12-8 here in the third quarter. Hounds to go full court man pressure. Cason McGraw into the basketball game, guarded by Ross. Full court man-to-man with the exception of Jessen on Cooper. Vaquero to McGraw. Medford. Oh, just great defense by Jessen Russell. Had a body on Cooper. Pass came in. Jessen goes around with the right hand, slaps the basketball out of bounds. Can't play any better defense than that. Eddie White quickly in the front court. Look at Hardaway running the court for the second time in a row to Russell. Hounds turn it over. And a tie ball. Gives it to the Hounds. 2 times in a row. Tavarius Hardaway was running the court exceptionally well. Hardaway. Ross, M&P Insurance, 3-point shot from Eric Ross. Nothing but the bottom of the net. He has 15 on the night. And the lead to 19. Day-Day Braxton will come in. Trey Greer will come in for the Hounds. Jax Aldridge will come in for Palestine. Jataylin will get a break for the Hounds. This is Hardaway here. Drives, pulls up, 12-foot shot. No, Eddie White tries to come down with the board, tried to get a tip out to an offensive player, but did not do so. Eric Ross also gets a break with the 2 substitutions coming in. This is Trey Greer here. He's number 14. He's guarding the point guard. And a traveling violation. Good defense again from Greer and Russell. Hounds lead by 19 and a chance to add more to it. That's a pass that Jessen Russell will catch 99 out of 100 times. Just an entry-level pass that he just took his eye off of it. Cooper. Pull up. That's pretty. Cooper has 7. Lead cut to 17. Braxton. A lot of bumping inside. Jessen Russell couldn't get it to go the first time, but he rebounds again and gets it to go, and he's fouled. Jessen has 14. He is a force down low. He uses height and strength, and Eddie White uses quickness. And both play on the low block. Jessen completes the 3-point play. He has 15. Eric Ross with 15, Eddie White with 12. It's Eddie White's turn for a basket. Hounds lead by 20, which has been the biggest lead of the night. A steal by Russell. Hardaway. Rejected, gets his own board. 4-3, M&P Insurance 3-point shot, nothing but the bottom of the net for Tavarius Hardaway. He is on the board. They don't ask Hardaway to score a lot because he's the leader offensively and defensively. Shot up good. Hounds lead by 20. They get it into Eddie White. Trey Greer does. Trey is down. Eddie is down. Trey's back up gingerly. Eddie to the line. Check it. Hounds to inbounds underneath. No shooting foul there. Day-Day Braxton for 3. M&P Insurance 3-point shot. Jessen Russell with the board. Trey Greer. Play clock and game clock almost perfectly in sync. Day-Day Braxton to the hole. Yes, and 1. Braxton has 4. With a chance to make it 5. And a 22-point lead for the Hounds with under 10 to play. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second at the buzzer. It'll count if it goes. It does not. We played 3. Hounds lead by 22. We'll be right back.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
It's the Ford year-end sales event at George Kell Ford in Newport, and Ford is closing out 2025 with the best deals of the year. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months on new 2025 Ford Explorers, Escapes, F-150s, and Mustang Mach-E. And here's the holiday bonus. Payment free until 2026 with no payments for 90 days. Drive into the new year before making your first payment. The Ford year-end sales event is happening now. George Kell Ford in Newport, where Northeast Arkansas drives Ford tough.
With a 22-point lead, the Hounds will be playing defense. As we start the fourth quarter of action, the Hounds outscored those guys 23-13 in the third, which is good for the Hounds, but the Hounds had only given up 14 points the whole first half. Three-point shot will not go. This is Samaj Morgan. Gets it to Day-Day. Day-Day to Shavion Green. Cross-court pass to Samaj again. Noah Tate also in the basketball game, so it's Samaj, Noah, Shavion, Destin Jackson, and Day-Day Braxton. This is Tate. Noah gets it to Braxton. 15 to shoot. Braxton traveled with the basketball. Got him looking for the shot, and he just took a little extra step. Medford has 8. Lead is 20. Shavion Green. Started there by Williams. Day-Day. Back to Noah. Down the lane. Oh, beautiful move. Down the left side with the right hand. Yes! Noah Tate with a bucket. Look at Shavion Green chasing. Samaj with a steal. The numbers are even. Samaj to the glass. Rejected. And out of bounds on Samaj, even though he shot the shot. I love the effort. Lead is still 22. That's the Hounds bench you hear hollering defense. Very patiently. Palestine worked an open shot and got the ball to fall from Maxwell Williams, and Williams flashed for a steal and couldn't get it. Right at 6 minutes to play in the basketball game, the Hounds up by 20. Green to Tate. Tate, reverse, no. That was a good shot there by Noah. And a steal by Noah Tate. Boy, he's getting hammered in the backcourt. Here's Samaj. Samaj in a hurry. Jackson. Offensive foul on Samaj. Good positioning there. I thought Samaj might have been in the air before Vaccaro got under him, but that's not the case, as Medford will sit and Vaccaro will sit. McGraw checked back in. And Jax Aldridge. Cooper into the front court. There's a couple of big guys there. Cooper and Destin Jackson. Day-Day works against Davis. in and out, but a foul on the Hounds. Good easy bounce for Davis. He has 4 on the night. That one is short, and Samaj was about ready to go again. Samaj can go. Shavion Green down the lane, kicks it back to Samaj for 3. No, Destin Jackson skying high, trying to get an offensive glass, couldn't get it done. Great effort though. And a save by Davis in the backcourt, and that's a 10-second call. That's just great defense by the Hounds again. 35, Waylon Heron will check in for Palestine. Out comes Aaron Cooper. Green, Braxton for 3. Emmett Pincher's three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Noah Tate. Now Jackson with the basketball, up and in, Destin Jackson. I was trying to say M&P Insurance three-point shot. Good defense by Tate. Day-Day with the board. Samaj is open. Day-Day with the baseball pass to Samaj, and he loses it out of bounds. Great pass from Day-Day. Samaj just couldn't handle it. It's a 21-point lead. We're almost halfway through the fourth quarter here. We will have the Unity Health Player of the Game and the coaches report at the conclusion of the contest. As Destin Morris will check in for Palestine. If the Hounds are going to be in the basketball game, they're going to be playing defense, and they're going to be playing man-to-man. Up and down the bench. When these guys get an opportunity to play, they earn their way on the defensive end. Hounds up by 20. Shavion behind the back. An ankle breaker. Shavion in and out. Destin Jackson over the back foul. The bench is going crazy. The fans are going crazy. Behind the back and then an ankle breaker. Shavion Green handling the basketball. Like Curly Neal. Who's Curly Neal? Remind me sometime, I'll tell you. Played with the Globetrotters back in the day. That's just right down the lane and too easy for McGraw. Shavion. Jackson. Spin. No. Great defensive play by Noah Tate. Maryland, if you're watching, hello to you. Traveling violation. Green. Rejected. Jackson gets the loose basketball and puts it up and in. He has 4. Wesley Randolph in the basketball game. Nemo Kratt in the basketball game. Nemo with his first action. We saw Randolph against Harrisburg for 3. Trey Greer to Chavion. Chavion with a dunk. Yes! From Greer to Green, and Green with a slam. Hounds lead by 23. Look at Nemo Kratt playing that defense. For 3. Over the back. So out of bounds, and it'll be Newport's basketball. With a running clock, minute and a half to go, Hounds up. By 23. Nemo for 3, and no. And a foul on the Hounds. I think before the shot. So did they give him the 2 or? In and out, no good. So they did give him the 2. He has 4. Makes it 57-36, under a minute to play. We'll quickly have to leave the booth to get down for the Unity Health Player of the Game. Nemo Kratt. Not actually a running clock with 20-something point lead, but a quickly running clock, we should say. Chavion. Down the left-hand side of the lane, no good. Couldn't get the shot off, and he's following in the backcourt. Following Jax Aldridge. Down to 8 seconds. 4-3. In and out, no good. Return shot, no good. Hounds with the rebound. Hounds win this thing 57-36. We'll be down on the court momentarily. Well, we're down on the court with our Unity Health players of the game. And let me look at this right here. Second annual Stan McKee Classic 2025 Game Day MVP hosted by Newport High School. Eric Ross, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Now, we talk about defense a lot. We talk about defense all the time. This is also Shavion Green, who had an outstanding game, and I'll get to you in just a second. Points on the board, 15 for you. You led all scorers. Jessen had 15. You had 15. You were on fire offensively. Talk about your offensive game.
Well, I've been working on my shot lately, so it felt good, so I was shooting it.
How good is this basketball team? How good can we be because we play defense? We play defense so well. We gave up 2 points in the first quarter, 14 in the first half. How good can we be defensively?
We can be good. We played. I think we got the best defense ever. I think we got the best defense Newport probably have.
Well, I tell you what, I've been around this whole game a long time, and I'm in agreement with you, my friend. Congratulations to you on being one of the co-players of the game.
Thank you.
Shavion, your effort is tremendous. When you get in the basketball game, you do what Coach wants you to do. You're an extension of this guy over here. That's what I think about with you over there. I see he plays the way this guy coaches. Talk about your game tonight. I'll talk about the dunk in a little bit, but just overall talk about your effort that you give when you get your opportunity to get in a basketball game.
I just go out there and get my all for him. He want me to come out here and do it for him.
He did indeed. Now tell me about the dunk.
I seen my 10 right there. I had to do it.
Did you really know you were going to put it down?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hey, I love your defensive effort. Co-players of the game, and I'm talking about a couple of good ones, guys. As always, go Hounds with you two. Congratulations, y'all, and I'll talk with Coach coming right up. Thank you, fellas. Coach, congratulations. The second annual Coach Stan McKee Classic, a pretty good start for the Hounds. Which do you want to talk about, offense or defense?
Well, we can talk about defense first. I feel like our defense was decent tonight for coming back from I gave the guys 5 days off for Christmas, and so we just got back to it yesterday, and so I felt like our defense was decent for what we're doing. We told the guys part of our plan was to get some subs in because we have 4 more big games this week, 5 total, but that was kind of our plan, is to get some subs in there, get some guys in there to play and get some playing time, and that's what we got to do tonight.
Coach, you talk about your defensive end, and I just watched these guys play, and I just said I think these guys are an extension of how you coach. You coach, and we can hear you up in the booth. We coach, and we watch these guys perform, but the performance is a direct result of what you do and your constant coaching, and these guys give as good an effort. Eric said it. Look, we play real good basketball. I know Coach Ferguson had some real good teams. We give up 2 points in the first quarter. We give up 14 for the half. You can't get any better than that. Let's talk defensively for these Greyhounds getting after folks.
Yeah, that's what we care about. We care about defense, defense, defense. That's what we preach, defense, defense. We feel like, and I finally have got it in their head, and I feel like we got it in their head right now. We hired a junior high coach that has the same philosophy, and he played AAU for me when I first started coaching, and so we finally got it to where everybody believes that we don't have to be, Newport's never going to be the best shooting team. They never have been, never will be, okay? But what we can be is one of the best defended teams. That's all effort. And we finally drilled that in their heads, I feel like 7 through 12, and they bought into that to where they know, hey, we put up 50, 55 points a game. If we play our ass off on defense, guess what we're going to do? We're still going to win. So I'm very proud of them. That's kind of the mentality that we have. That's kind of how we've been playing. And I'm proud of them. I mean, like I said, we still have some things we got to fix. I mean, there's some things that look a little shaky there, especially going to play wholesale next week. But it's like, my coach has said over there, that Chase, chill out a little bit. He said, we've given them 5 days off. So that is something that we have to keep in mind as well. I'm proud of those guys.
I do want to ask you about this. Call him Steady Eddie White. Eddie got 12 on the night, and I don't think he shot one from further than like 2 feet away.
Yeah, no. Eddie, I mean, and what he's been practicing, we do a little 6-ball shooting drill every day in practice. We shoot for 15 minutes every day in practice. And I'm going to tell you, he's been knocking them down. That's what we told him. Said, hey, anything 8 foot in, you take. If you're open, I don't care. If they give you 2 foot space, you're taking it. He did it tonight.
Coach, and Jessen Russell, just again, 15 points. He was a tied, lead scorer. Just great, again, on both ends of the court.
Yeah, and I don't understand how Jessen doesn't get more recognition than he does. Jessen's good. I mean, Jessen's good. Like, he's as good. I'll go ahead and say it. He's as good as any post player I've watched on film all year, and I don't care what classification it is. You can sit here and say Newport's 3A, Newport's this, Newport's that. I don't care. Justin Russell's good. He's real good, and he's only getting better. He's gotten stronger. He's bigger. He's faster this year. He's exciting to watch, and I'm going to tell you, over the next couple of years, the sky's the limit for him.
Well, the growth that you see from year 1 to year 2 in the high school program, I mean, it's just tremendous growth for that guy, and just excited for this basketball team. So I guess we're still on the 0 end of the loss column over there in the AL. They don't have any numbers over there for us except that 0.
That's good, and we're going to try to keep it that way. Hey, we have a huge test 1 week from tonight. Hopefully, we're still that way.
Coach, listen, we do, and we got a big schedule. We've got a couple more games coming up right here at home Monday night and Tuesday night, and good luck to you for the rest of the way. And as always,
go Hounds. Thanks, David.